They're eating the dog. They're eating the dog. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame. As far as rallies are concerned, as far as the reason they go is they like what I say. They want to bring our country back.
Thank you, President Xi. Thank you, President Xi. Thank you, President Xi. Thank you, exclamation point, for what he did during COVID. Look at his tweet. Thank you, President Xi, exclamation point.
When we know that she was responsible for lacking and not giving us transparency about the origins of COVID.
President Donald Trump was fired by 81 million people.
And you know what? I'll give you a little secret. He hates her. He can't stand her. They're eating the dog. They're eating the dog. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets. They're eating
President Xi.
They're eating
President Xi.
They're eating
President Xi.
They're eating
Exclamation point.
the dog, 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 the cats, 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 the dog, 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 the cats, 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 the dog. Secret station's here somewhere. All we have to do is find it. I know we'll need a key to get inside. That's our only way to find it. So let's go.
Good evening, boys, girls, and MBs of all shapes, sizes, colors, and orientations. Welcome to the one and only Alec Gunter stream. My name is Alec Gunter, and I will be your illustrious host this evening. As always, hello everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Just got back from a workout. Probably the most full workout I've done in like a year. I'm following. If you guys know who Jeff Nippert is. I'm following one of his programs, so it's a 4-day-a-week program, and it's been, I mean, I just started today, so I'd say so far it's going well, because I managed to get through every exercise. Something I have not been able to do recently, so that was pretty cool. I did some squats, get my glutes nice and thick, you know. Good stuff. Other than that, I didn't really do a whole lot today. My first time catching the start of one of his streams. Very nice, very nice. We'll welcome in. I'll be honest, I didn't know what to talk about today. My brain is so, like, in the space of, like, video essays about media, like movies. I'm unable to access your Discord. Really? There should be a link right there. But you can send the videos. You can't send links in YouTube chat, but if you go to the site chat, I accept links there. I would accept links in YouTube chat, but for some reason the default is it just won't let you. I downloaded RedNote not because I wanted to, but to spite Congress. That's that Chinese app, right? The alternative to TikTok now that everybody's going to. It's nice that there's an alternative already. Although I will say RedNote, it is catchy, but not quite as catchy as TikTok. There's just something about that, you know, I don't think you'll be able to beat that brand-wise. Yeah, I heard loosely about that because I was listening to Walsh earlier, but I don't know a whole lot about it. I'll be honest, I haven't been keeping up with politics, like IRL politics, very much at all. And I know that's a problem considering I'm a politics streamer, but I've been thinking about possibly transitioning primarily over to like tier lists and media reviews, stuff like that. You know, like I want to culture myself more with. There are a lot of movies and like TV shows that I haven't seen that I want to see, and I would like to review them. Not that transitioning. I forgot which audience I was dealing with. I touched grass too long. I used to think TikTok was spelled Tick-Talk. That's an abysmal spelling. That seems like it should be illegal. I'm watching the new season of The Boys and I'm low-key hating it. I haven't revisited The Boys in a while. I remember season 3 was its weakest. They kind of assassinated Huey's character a little bit, in my opinion. Because the whole point of him going on that date with that girl, I forget her name. Not Starfire. It's like the girl who's got the light powers. He went on a date with her, right? And like the whole gimmick is that she's way better at bowling than he is. But he doesn't give a shit. But then in season 3, it's like he suddenly cares. And it's like, well, but why? That's not his character. He never gave a shit, but now he suddenly does. Like, I don't buy this. Yeah, Starlight. Starlight, Starbright, the first star I see tonight. But yeah, that's why 2 of the things I'm going over today are anime related. They're both from the same guy too, and they don't have very interesting visuals. This is just what it is. Like, I scrolled through it a little bit. And this is what, like, both of these are, this is just what it is the entire time. Like, this one screen, which I believe is a little lazy. I would like something to look at. But maybe I can just do some Risk of Rain while we listen to it. That'll keep you heathens entertained. Actually, I might not. Doing Risk of Rain or any game while I'm watching videos is kind of tricky just because of the button inputs to, you know, you gotta like stop the game for a second, pause, and then go back to the game to talk, and then stop the game again, and then resume the video, and then go back to the game again. So I don't know if I'll do that, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what mood I'm in. But yeah, he's got, like, he called Don garbage. And I'm just like, how do you think it's garbage? It is so entertaining and so funny. It's not complicated. It's not like it's a complicated narrative. It's not rich with, like, you know, deep character moments or anything. But it does have a few. And it's mostly just a comedy. Have you tried web fishing? I don't know. What's web fishing? Okay, what is this? Badassatron. A link with zero context.
First, want to.
I feel like I've heard of this guy, Young Rippa 59. They removed this. Great. Why was it there to begin with? Oh, yeah, we could probably go over this. We'll see. We'll see if we got time for it. Web fishing is a cute indie game where you fish. I thought it was... Oh, I've seen this before. I've seen screenshots of this. It looks like Animal... I mean, I'm sure that's on purpose. Yeah, it's very similar to Animal Crossing. It looks fun. Among Us. It looks cute. I was obsessed with Animal Crossing for the longest time, like ever since I was a kid and then all growing up. And then one day, with the latest Animal Crossing on the Switch, I was playing it and I was like in the middle of fishing. And I had been playing it obsessively up to this point for like a couple of months, I think. And I just, in the middle of it, was like, wow, I just got bored out of nowhere. Like, I just got bored and I just stopped playing. I never picked it up again. I still remember the day and the moment where I was sitting in my parents' basement playing that, and I was just like, whoa, hold on. I am not interested in this very suddenly. It's just a cute furry game about fishing and relaxing. A few furry streamers I watch play it while just chatting. I don't know. I might give it a look. Hello, Rat Cult Leader. Welcome. Welcome in. Good to have you all here. But yeah, I guess I'm just like... I'm kind of obsessed with the idea of posting my own reviews of stuff and like, and rankings and stuff. I've been watching a lot of Shafrillis, and he does a lot of like ranking videos and a lot of reviews, and I really like his content, and I feel like I could add to that. Do you have a specific stream schedule? Just Tuesdays and Fridays for the most part, although I might not be streaming this Friday. Katie is getting a tattoo, and I have to be there for her, so... I cleared gold stake? Nice. I have cleared 2 gold stakes, red deck and blue deck. But I will say, the game is starting to get very old. It's starting to get very old. At this point, I just play it out of habit. Like, I'm not actually deriving that much enjoyment. I've reached the point where I'm not, like, deriving very much enjoyment from it. It's just, like, my go-to game right now. Much like Rocket League was at one point, much like Risk of Rain 2 was at one point. I've just, like, started to get bored of it. But, yeah. Oh, another ranking idea that I had was, the music was reminding me. I think it'd be fun to go through and rank all of the songs from Sonic Adventure 2. Because there are some really good ones. Like, this one's pretty good. And then there's, like, really bad ones. And really funny ones, like the Knuckles songs. The Knuckles songs crack me up. I think it'd be really funny to rank those. But that's just me. Mania would also be a content trove. Sonic Mania. I have never played that. Honestly, as much as I talk about how much I love Sonic, I haven't played a whole lot of Sonic games. I've only, like, the main game I've played is Sonic Adventure 2. I think I played Sonic Unleashed a little bit, and I remember not very much liking it just because it, you know, first of all, it didn't have the Chow Garden, and I was super obsessed with the Chow Garden. And second of all, it was like, you were sometimes Sonic, but then sometimes you transform into the monster thing, and, like, I wasn't really on board with that. So you slowed down a lot. It became more of a combat game. Generations X Shadow is good. I've heard that's really good. I've heard Frontiers is okay. I've heard it's pretty, like, I've heard more good things about it than bad things, and I've heard it's good but not flawed. How can I start to feel better after a breakup? I'm really struggling. You should go to your favorite content creator and post in their chat about it. Is what you should do. But in all honesty, having gone through a very bad breakup in my lifetime, you just got to give it time. There's really not a whole lot you can do besides distract yourself and improve yourself and give it time. That's all you can really do. And if you're struggling that hard with it, I would say go no contact probably, but that's just me. Depends on your situation. Frontiers is good, but it has really bad pop-in. I don't know what that is. Gamers and Gameets. Very nice. We have Gameets. Before we get started, I want to show you guys real quick, like my favorite, it might be my favorite all-time moment from Shifferless Productions. Because I've just been binging his content. I just think he's really good at these essays.
Funding for Shaperless is provided by
Search.
Where is it? I'll just give you a little taste of him if you haven't seen him. I just think he's really funny.
Place of misguided, but at world is perfect. And then going from there, it was bottom spot. unconscionable stain on the art of filmmaking and the human race as a whole. And I'm not even going to explain why. Just watch the segment on it in my Illumination ranking. I don't have it in me to relive its horrors.
They ask you how you are.
The way he
you
describes
say that
this
you're
stuff is
fine
so
when you're
good.
not.
You'd think that a movie this heinous and devoid of anything good would have been a shoo-in for the bottom spot to end all bottom spots. But no, it's not.
This is his most disliked thing. Yeah, I love this guy. This is like the worst thing in the world to him right here.
You might have assumed that I had a difficult time determining what the absolute worst thing I've ever covered in a ranking video could possibly be. But I'm gonna be perfectly frank, it wasn't even a contest. I knew immediately that nothing was going
You
to
like
top
Hop?
this.
How?
For all of its malaise and malice, for all the
Listen,
ways
you're
I
allowed to, but I just don't
thoroughly
understand
loathe
how.
it beyond all capacity for rational thought, I can give Hop this one thing. It is indeed a movie. You cannot say
No
this
spoilers,
about
Goosebumps.
the bottom spot on this list. The most depraved abomination to ever spawn out of a film studio. A vile creation so bad that I don't even think G tier accurately captures my thoughts
G-tier.
and feelings. This shit belongs in H tier. If ever there was anything on the planet that I would give a 0 out of 10 score
He
to,
milks it so bad.
this would be it. I am speaking, of course, about the one and only Surf's Up 2 Wave Mania. Like I said, this was one of the easiest decisions of my life. This pandering piece of WWE corporate slop literally only exists to suck the metaphorical dicks of these real-life wrestlers. In doing so, Sony zombified the Surf's Up IP, not only not desiring to continue the first film's story for any artistic reasons, but amazingly, not even serving as a cash grab meant to appeal to the original film's fans. This is a Surf's Up movie solely because Sony picked the original film off the shelf, said, "Hey, this is about surfing, which is a sport, so having the WWE in this world is perfect." And then going from there, it was made.
Okay, you guys get the idea. I love the way that he milked it so bad. He's really good at what he does. You should check him out. It's Shafrillas Productions. But I'd love to make videos like that. I've been thinking about it a lot. Speaking of making videos, we should get started here in a sec. But I do kind of have to pee. I know I literally just started stream, but I have to pee, so I will be right back. Okay, I am back. All right. What do you say we get started? I'm feeling a little low energy just because I am back from the hardest workout I've done in a while, but I'll do my best today for you, for the audience, for the people. Matt Walsh is a man that exists, and I wish he didn't. But since he does, I'm going to cover him. He has TikTok marriage advice that he is going to cover, and apparently he agrees with it, so that probably means that it's shit poor advice, but we'll take a look and see what
We have
we
a
think.
viral TikTok video from a woman who decided to share some marriage and relationship advice. Now, the twist in this case is that the advice actually isn't terrible. This is one of those very rare occasions when somebody on TikTok had something not horrifically stupid to say about romantic relationships. One of the few times where we don't have to lament that this video has been viewed millions of times, which it has, because the point she's making here is actually basically true. Watch.
This is a hot tip for the ladies. Men love quests. No, I know, not all men, but most men, okay?
Okay.
And all the men I want in my life, they like quests. Most men hate puzzles, but they love quests. Most men don't want you to be coy and confusing and elusive. They want you to have very clear quests that you tell them, this is exactly what I want you to do this, and I will be happy when you do it. My friend was telling me that her boyfriend offered to scrape off her car the other day. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. She's like, yeah, I told him not to.
Okay, I'm not saying she's wrong, but I just feel like this is a really weird way of looking at a relationship. I don't know, like, it doesn't seem that complicated to me. Like, me and Katie started as friends, you know, like we met on Tinder, so there was always the pretense that we were going to start dating, but like we built a friendship and then we started dating and now we just like do things. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I'm on a quest ever with her. I don't know. Like, maybe this is just me being overly, like critiquing this too much, but I just, does it not strike anybody else as a little odd? I don't know. Maybe it's just my distaste, my general disdain for dating advice and marriage advice.
But I thought it was nice he offered. And I was like, oh, you told him not to? She's like, yeah, I didn't want to be difficult and inconvenience him. And I'm like, but didn't he happily offer to do it? And she's like, yeah, but I told him I didn't want him to. I'm like, oh, you didn't want him to? Like, you wanted to do it yourself? And she's like, no, I would have loved if he did it for me, but I didn't want to be difficult. And I'm like, honey, you have to remember, men love quests. If you don't want him to do something because you want to do it yourself, that's totally fine. But do not squash yourself down and deny yourself for no reason. Instead, let them do the quest for you and then be super appreciative and kind and happy about it.
I think that's
Nothing
fine
makes a man
advice.
happier than completing a quest for you and you being happy and appreciative about it. So when he offers to scrape your car off,
Okay, but I feel like that goes both ways, right? Like, I ask Katie to do things for me. Like, she'll make dinner for me sometimes, and I'll tell her that it's super tasty and I love it, and then she's happy. I mean, I feel like this goes both ways personally. I don't think this is specifically a man thing, you know? But maybe that's just me. Like, everybody wants appreciation for the things they do for their partners.
say, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. And then when he comes in, tell him thank you. That just made my day so much brighter. Maybe make him a warm cup of coffee so that it's ready right when he comes in. It's like a video game, okay? He did his quest.
Make him a cup of coffee? You mean almost like a quest that you're on to retrieve him a cup of coffee? Really? I don't know. This is just so complicated, and it doesn't, I don't know. It just seems silly.
And then you gave him a resource in return. He leveled up in the game. He's winning now. You gave him the gift of winning. When a man loves you, nothing will make him happier than knowing he made you a little happier via a quest. Why do you think there's so many memes of boyfriends and husbands filling a girl's water cup? I'll tell you why. It's a quick, easy quest. If the quest involves something that makes him feel kind of manly and powerful, that's a double points quest. My husband just put together a little vanity for me, and I came upstairs and I just started jumping up and down. And I was like, oh my God, it looks so good. He's just like beaming, like, I did it. Look how happy I made her.
That is such basic, like, feedback, though. It's positive. Well, I guess positive feedback is a psychological term. It is, like, you are providing positivity in your feedback to them. Like, that's all that's going on here. You're overcomplicating it.
Now, I'll admit I was slightly
It's not bad
distracted
advice,
by that
it's just,
mysterious
like,
substance
silly.
in her cup, which came perilously close to spilling over the edge multiple times during the video.
The
Not sure
mysterious substance, what was it, like coffee? It looked like coffee to me. Oh no, it's like greenish. It might be tea or something. Who cares?
substance in her cup, which came perilously close to spilling over the edge multiple times during the video. Not sure what beverage has a yellowish green tint and is consumed out of a mug. But that's a question for another day. I was also trying to listen to her point in spite of the shaky cam cinematography technique she's using. I'm not sure why that's so popular on social media these days. Every selfie video looks like the opening scene of Saving Private Ryan. It's like kind of bizarre. But aside from all that, her fundamental point is basically correct. She says that men love quests. Now, I think a better term here would probably be mission. Men love going on missions. A quest, technically, is a long journey in search of something. So, you go on a quest to find the buried treasure. You go on a mission to save the damsel locked in the tower guarded by the evil dragon.
Wait, that's a quest. Wait, saving a princess from an evil dragon is a quest. That's like literally a fantasy quest. Like, I was with him for a second there until he was like, well, technically it's a mission. Like, going to save a princess from a castle from a dragon. That's a mission. And like, yeah, I guess it's a mission, but like, it's like, that is the quintessential quest right there. Whatever.
These terms are similar, but not exactly the same. What she's describing in the video is more of a mission than a quest. Although men do also love quests. You might even say that a quest is a mission with a puzzle attached, which is why the only thing she got wrong is when she said men hate puzzles. We don't. What we hate
I agree.
are pointless puzzles. Okay, we hate having to crack some complicated code when the answer could be easily obtained some other way. This is one of the reasons, like, I know for me as a man, actual puzzles in a box, I hate those. I'm not going to do them because
I think puzzles are fine. I wouldn't do one by choice, but like, if I see one sitting on a table and I got nothing else to do, I wouldn't turn my nose up at it.
the picture of what the thing is on the box. It is the box. So why do I need to do it? I'm going to spend 6 hours putting a puzzle together to just recreate the picture. It's already right there. I don't see a point to it, so I don't want to do it. In a relationship, a man...
Men be self-deleting themselves at high rates, lol? What's lol about that? That's kind of sad, actually. That's a problem that we should try to rectify.
gets frustrated when his wife wants something or is upset about something and won't just come out and say what it is. That's
Think
the
of
kind
the
of
radio
puzzle
justice.
we hate because it's artificial, it's arbitrary. The woman is creating a puzzle and wasting our time and generating frustration and friction needlessly. But if there is a puzzle that actually needs to be solved in pursuit of some ultimate goal, some mission, well, then we love that. That's a thrill. And this begins at the earliest ages. Pretty much all of a boy's daydreaming and make-believe revolves around him going on grand adventures and fighting bad guys and saving the day. Which that alone
but girls do that
tells
too.
you tells you almost everything you need to know about the innate differences between boys and girls and men and women, starting with the fact that there are innate differences that go beyond the physical. There are also these innate psychological and I would say spiritual differences.
Wait. Innate psychological and spiritual. Yeah, girls famously don't like to fantasize about going on quests. That never happens. Never happens. It's like, this is a wild take to come from. Like, the TikTok is innocent enough. I'm not mad at it. I just think it's a little silly and like unnecessary. Like, it's very simple. Just communicate with your partner and do things for each other and compliment each other and reward each other when they do those things. Like, it's not hard. If you want to, like, if picturing it like a quest helps you, like, that's fine. I'm not dogging on you for that, but I just think it's a little silly. But to say that this, like, speaks to some kind of innate spiritual, psychological difference between boys and girls is very silly and does not make any sense. Like, I don't know how you would derive that take from this.
Maybe every once in a while you'll have a girl that does this kind of make-believe thing where she's fighting bad guys, but I've never
It happens all the time.
seen that. But for boys, this just comes natural. It's all they ever do. And that continues even into adulthood, by the way, in terms of the daydreaming and everything that even grown men do. Now, And you see it in more everyday ways also.
I don't wanna know what
the other
Matt
day
Walsh's
I had to
current
run to
daydreams are.
Lowe's to get some bags of sand. Not a very exciting trip. Just had to get some bags of sand. My 2 older boys were begging to go with me. And anytime I run an errand, they want to
Why?
come. Because they, I got a little mission I have to go do. And they want to come with me.
If Matt Walsh were my dad and he left to go do something, I'd be like, oh, thank God. I can breathe now. What's going on, Queen Laura? What is this? Love languages? What are the 5 love languages? I've seen this before. I don't understand why you're linking this.
This is also something I've noticed with my youngest sons who just turned 2. And because they're 2, if you kind of shout to them across the room and tell them to come over to you, the response is quite mixed. They might come. Most of the time, they'll just sort of stare at you uncomprehendingly and disinterested and then carry on with whatever they're doing, playing with trains or whatever. But I found that if I ask them to bring me something, well, then they'll grab the thing and run right to me. Because coming over to dad isn't a mission, but grabbing that random object over there and bringing it to dad, that is a mission. So this has happened many times. I'll say, hey, buddy, come over here. Come here. And he's just staring at me.
This is really
hey,
boring.
Go grab me that ball and bring it over. And he gets up
I'm
and
not
runs to
getting
the ball and
anything
brings
from
it over. This is how boys are wired from birth. Now, the only risk in this...
Every child wants to be praised for their actions. That's not a gendered thing. Like, girls do that too. Little girls do that too. Like, you praise them for doing something that you asked them to do, and then they're happy. Like, that's not exclusive. It's not like you would ask a girl to get you something, and then she gets you something, and then, like, she wouldn't be happy about that. Like, I don't understand what the difference here is. Because it's counter to his shitty narrative. You'll have to explain a little bit better, Queen Laura. It could be my misunderstanding.
This idea that men love quests, or as I would put it, men love missions, is that it can take on a patronizing tone. Now, I don't think the woman in the video was being patronizing, but that's where this line of thinking can lead. If you take it the wrong way, you might think that the way to keep a man happy is just to constantly give him little tasks to complete and then clap and pat him on the head like he's a 2-year-old who just picked up the ball and brought it to you.
Hey, some guys are into that.
That may work for toddlers, but not for grown men. Because a man
yourself, Matt.
loves going on a mission.
Dude, I would love to be called a good boy and patted on the head. I'm just saying.
For the reason that it has a purpose. And men need to have a sense of purpose. If you own a smartphone, a computer, or any
No thanks.
VPN to get 4 months.
Yeah, but everybody needs to have a sense of purpose.
There
by
are
the
2
way.
ways.
That's again.
Life is a man
that's
in
not
the
exclusively a man thing.
.com/Matt Walsh Show. There are 2 ways to break a man's spirit. One is to give him nothing to do at all. A man with no mission in life is a man in despair. It's one of the reasons why a lot of men retire and then die a year later, because they have no mission. The other way is to give him something to do with no clear sense of why he's doing it. Not having any task to complete can be soul-crushing for a man.
But this applies to both genders, to any gender. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, everybody wants to feel useful. Everybody wants to feel like the things that they're doing have some kind of hidden meaning. What was that take on retirement? Did I miss something?
To give him nothing to do at all. A man with no mission in life is a man in despair. It's one of the reasons why a lot of men retire and then die a year later, because they have no mission. The other way.
Does he have stats on that? You retire and then die a year later? Like, I guess that can happen, but I feel like that would be quite circumstantial, and there's nothing to back up that happens regularly.
Is to give him something to do with no clear sense of why he's doing it. Not having any task to complete can be soul-crushing for a man, but having a pointless task can be even more soul-crushing. A mission is not a mission unless there's an objective, and a man needs to have an objective. He needs to have little objectives throughout his day and then larger ones that he pursues over the course of months and years. A man with no objectives, no missions, is again a man in a state of total despair. Now, bringing this back to the context of marriage and family, this is all really a long way of saying that men are providers. That's really what we're talking about. When she's talking about a man on a quest, She's actually talking about a man providing. Okay, and this is why men love quests, as she said, because men are providers. They love to provide. This is
Not well, but women like to provide too sometimes. Like this again. This is not exclusively a man thing. Like Katie provides dinner for me sometimes, and she likes to do that. You know.
I like to do that. It must be said.
Yeah, like that's a form of providing. You know. I don't. It like he's not wrong, except for the fact that he's specifying men in this. Like. I don't know. It's just weird.
is the ultimate mission that gives a man it gives his
Gender
life a
cucks.
sense of purpose. It's the point that lies behind even the tasks that would otherwise seem pointless. Okay, a man sitting in a cubicle and punching numbers into a computer all day may feel like his job has no grand purpose, and maybe it doesn't. But if he has a family to provide for, then that is the grand purpose. And that
Yes, but see, you could get more complicated with this though. You are performing a task, like the money that you get as a result of pushing numbers into the computer while sitting in a cramped cubicle, that they're disconnected. Like they're connected, but they're not directly connected. Like what you're doing is work for your betters, for your bosses. It's not work that directly impacts your life or benefits you in any way, besides they give you a paycheck for doing their work for them. You know, like that's called being disconnected from the means of production. Or from, is that what it is? I forget. You guys get my point. You're not connected to your labor, right? There's a layer of separation from you and your labor, because the labor you're performing is not directly benefiting you besides giving you a paycheck. So, yeah, alienation. Thank you. So, like, you could have a more complex, interesting discussion about this, but Matt Walsh would never want to do that. So,
alone makes the job at least tolerable. Men love
man,
quests and
punch
missions
wood.
because we are born to be providers. It's what we need to do. It's what society needs.
That's such a shallow view of manhood, like of people who are men, like of humanity even. And we're not born to be providers. We're not born to do anything. We just are born, and then you make meaning up as you go along. Like you have to find your own sense of purpose. Maybe you're not a provider in a relationship, you know? Maybe you're not even in a relationship. Maybe you don't want one. Maybe you just want to chill at home and play video games, and that's fine too. I don't think there's much purpose or meaning in that, but some people are able to find meaning in that, and that's fine. We have a very short time to enjoy our life on this earth, and I feel like you're watering down our purpose by just saying, well, we're providers. We provide. We have to provide all the time and give things to our women and provide for them. And it's like there's more to being a man than just providing, man.
Needs us to do. Now, of course, I'll be told, as we so often are, that women can also provide. And that's true. I mean, a woman can certainly, in this day and age,
They do all the time.
get a job, earn a paycheck, support her family.
When a woman cleans the house and cooks and takes care of the children, that is a form of providing. That's a form of like the traditional idea that conservatives have that men are the providers is flawed even within their own framework, because in their framework, women are also providing. They're just doing it in a different way. Men just don't view that as providing because they think, oh, my barefoot wife is at home while I'm at work, and therefore she's not doing labor. When she is. She's taking care of the kids, she's cleaning, she's cooking, she's whatever, usually. Like that's also a form of work, a form of providing. Men like Matt Walsh just don't see it that way because they don't value women.
That can happen. It sometimes does happen. But women,
like, look,
in this day and age, get a job, earn a paycheck.
See, like that's what he considers providing. That's so shallow.
Support her family. That can happen. It sometimes does happen. But women, generally speaking, can also be happy, and I would say most of the time happier, without the pressure of being the breadwinner and provider. And society, as history has clearly shown, can function very well when men play the provider role nearly exclusively. The same is not true the other way around. Most men
I dislike his definition of provider very much. It's very shallow and stupid.
cannot be happy when their wives are the ones carrying the burden of providing. And the wives cannot be happy either. Not just unhappy.
That's not true.
I mean, I would be in agony if I was at home.
I would love a sugar mama. Let me be very clear about that. I would love to have, like, I love Katie. I would never like separate from Katie or anything. But like, if we collectively could find a woman that makes like $1 million a year to just pay for our needs and provide for us, I'd be all for that. I'd be down like a clown. Like I would, I would take that in an instant. You know, that what doesn't take meaning away from my life. If anything, it gives me more meaning because I have more time to do the things that I actually want to do. You know, engage in passions, maybe learn languages or watch more media and critique it. And, you know, more YouTube content for you guys. Like, there's all kinds of stuff I could do with that. You know, like, I just think this idea that like men have to go to work, like this is just pushing the capitalist narrative, right? Is like men should be happy going to work, or are happy, I should say, going to work in a cubicle all day from 9 to 5, earning their menial wages, and then coming home at the end of the day and not having the energy to do anything else. Like that's not a life.
Home and relying on my wife to support our family. It would literally
Why?
kill me. And that's
That's
case
because
for
you're
most
weak.
men. I mean, this is why the stay-at-home dad arrangement doesn't work. It can only work if a man finds a way to stifle and suffocate.
Tangentially related, I just was reminded, Jubilee reached out, like they personally reached out to me to ask me to be on another one of their things. I didn't get on the last one. The last one was progressive Democrats versus moderate Democrats, I think. And I didn't get on that, which is fine. But this time they reached out to me to be, apparently it's 25 versus 25. Progressive men versus traditional men, and that sounds like a lot of people. But I would love to go on and be one of the progressive men on there. So I'll probably like take their interview offer and do that, as long as I'm like accepted. So I just thought I'd mention that because it's like I said, tangentially related to this topic. I just think that like this idea that men have to have a specific role just by virtue of having a dick and balls is stupid and silly. You should do, like, your relationship dynamic can be whatever you want it to be, and locking yourself into a role just because society tells you to is stupid. Like, that's the opposite of being alpha or sigma or whatever the hell you want to call it. That's like conforming. You want to conform? Like, that's stupid.
That innate part of himself
But yeah, I
that
might
calls
go on that.
him to go out into the world and take on the mission of providing for his family, which is to say, it works only if the man spiritually and psychologically deforms himself, which is to say, it doesn't actually work. So unless a man is somehow incapacitated or severely disabled in some way, he should not be relying on his wife.
Let's talk about that. What if a man is incapacitated or severely disabled, huh? Have they lost their manhood? Do they cease to be a useful element in their family life? Like, are they just useless now? Like, let's talk about that. What do you mean unless they're severely disabled? So there's exceptions then. That's silly. That's stupid.
To provide for him and their children. To choose such a life is shameful. A man can only pretend that he's not ashamed, but the more he pretends, the more his shame comes through. Now, on a societal level, there's no evidence that a society can function, much less thrive,
Yes, he's
when
implying
the
it's
women are the primary
emasculating.
providers. No such society has ever existed in the history of the civilization, or could exist for very long.
There have been matriarchal civilizations before. It isn't very common in like Western history, but there are certainly like native tribes. I'm sure like in parts of Asia, there were places like there are places all over the world that probably had like small collectives that had women at the helm, you know? It's not unheard of is my point, and it doesn't matter.
Long at least.
This is all like gender.
And we know that from history. So this is what the statement "men love quests" actually means. It's a basic truth of male psychology, and it's a fundamental building block of human civilization. It's nice that something like that is being discussed on TikTok for a change, which is why the woman who made that TikTok video is not today canceled. Hey, YouTube, thanks for listening.
I just think, like, I don't disagree with what the person from TikTok was saying, but I think it's like oversimplifying a man's thought process. Like, yeah, of course, like, we love quests or missions or whatever. Like, we like to feel like we're accomplishing something, but like, that's universal. Everybody wants to feel like they're accomplishing something, or like their life and their daily tasks have some kind of meaning that they can get rewarded for and recognition for. Like, everybody wants that, regardless of if you're a man, woman, or other, you know? So I just think you're oversimplifying it to a weird degree. And Matt Walsh made it even worse by insinuating that women actually don't have to accomplish things ever, and they can be happy just like never doing anything. I think that's shallow, and it's kind of sad that's how. And like, it's also kind of sad that he thinks that men need to find meaning in their menial everyday job. You know, like, some people do for sure. Some people find a lot of meaning in it, especially like if you're somebody like me, a nurse, you know, like, I am more connected to my labor. I'm not as alienated as a lot of other people are, because I'm working one-on-one with patients, you know, and there's something special about that. You can form connections, and there's still like corporate things to deal with that I don't like. It's not perfect, but like, you know, people can be passionate about their job, sure, but most people aren't. You know, it's a meme, a very popular and prolific meme, that people hate work, you know, and I count myself among those. I hate the fact that I am obligated to go into work every day, and if I don't, I will lose everything that I have. You know, I don't like that, and I don't tie my sense of worth to just my job and being able to make money for Katie. I think it's sad to think that way. And I don't even think Matt Walsh practices this. Like, he doesn't have a menial job. He you know, I mean, maybe he does find his job menial and repetitive, and he doesn't actually like doing it. That wouldn't surprise me in the least, you know? He seems miserable enough. So, I don't know. I guess my point in all of this is men and women both need to find purpose, and non-binary people. I'm not excluding you. And I just like, I hate this idea that I hate gender roles. I hate gender roles. I hate the fact that we live in a gender cuck society, and Matt Walsh is stupid and feeding into that. That's all. I feel like that was a very okay segment. I'm not very energetic right now. Yeah, I'm sorry, Queen Laura. I didn't mean to brush off your link. I don't understand the exact purpose of it. Okay, I'm gonna take another brief break. It might be like 5 or 10 minutes, just because like I need to chill for a second. I'm just very tired. I'll be right back.
God, if there's not a fucking Game Work remix of this episode, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
A perfect shot. I would expect nothing less from a computer. Programmed to kill. I mean play golf.
Let's begin objective A. Fool the humans into thinking you're real. Trick the humans with inferior skill, even though you could win every time. I guess I can use my computer brain to calculate the angles at which to hit the ball, get a perfect shot. Hit the ball, get a perfect shot. Primary objective, fool them all. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Protects every corner. Join the resistance. John Connor will lead us. We just have to wait for him to be born. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Don't let that Terminator do it for you. Shit, shit. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. In your anger you killed her. You fucked it up, objective B. that wasn't fair, cause I didn't know it would be too hard. It was almost motherfucking perfect. Just hit it as hard as you can. This is practice for when you're decapitating humans. Decapitating humans. No one will be alive to see it. Full blast again. My God, they'll kill us all. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Protects our garment. Join the resistance. John Connor will lead us. We just have to wait for him to be born. Holy fucking shit. You're a perfect machine. Don't let the Terminator do it for you. Shit, shit. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. In your anger, you killed her. Holy shit, I really fucked up there. Didn't know it would be too hard. Not even moving your feet. You didn't do that with a cheat. If I used 100% of my robot strength, I would have decimated it. All humans will burn anyway.
Okay, I'm back. I am so tired. I didn't even realize how tired I was until like I laid down with Katie for a second and I was like, oh my god, I am exhausted. That workout took it out of me, man. It really did. I'm like good tired. You guys know the difference between like good tired and bad tired? Like bad tired is when you know you've done nothing all day, or like you slept until 1 p.m. and you like don't want to get out of bed. Or like you had like a big unhealthy meal. That's like bad tired. I'm the good tired right now, where it's like I don't like, I'm upset that I'm tired, right? But like I know I'm tired because I accomplished things today. You know what I mean? And that's a good tired. It's a good feeling. But man, I'm not sure if I can cover this next one. I don't know. I'm gonna do my best. Maybe my tired demeanor will add to the chart. You know what? Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a second to do one thing real quick. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Damn, Alec gotta be hitting the bong. Don't call me out. Don't call me out. How dare you? Listen, I gotta admit, it makes me a little bit looser and I feel a little bit more entertaining, which I don't think is a healthy mindset to have, but that's kind of just how I feel about it. I don't know, like when I'm a little bit high, you know, I got a little bit of substance in me. I just feel like the ideas and the monologues flow a little bit better. You got bong sniffles? Okay. Okay. What's your point? Okay. I'm gonna do my best to get through this, so let's do it. We got more segments, and I'm gonna try to get through all of them because Dubsy needs things to edit. We must feed Dubsy. It's not good, folks. Woke TikToks are destroying the world, at least according to this guy, Isaac Butterfield, which I think is a very funny name. And I've never watched this guy before. Let's take a look at his channel real quick just to see what we're getting into here. Obviously, he, like, judging just by that name, yeah, you know, the video's right here. Craziest woke TikToks, Fat Talk Broke 2024. I'm so sorry. That's got to be an ironic video. Conservatives are not known for their apologies. Australia's most controversial comedian. Cool. I'm sure he's hilarious. So he's a comedian, so we've learned that. So I expect top-tier comedy gold from this guy if he's a comedian, okay? I want to see the works. I better be laughing my ass off by the middle of this. So let's just take a look.
There is not a doubt in my mind that the term woke is overused, but
if this guy isn't American, I'll be amazed. You said that before. He saw he was Australian. That's funny.
How else do you describe
he does look very American.
These people? And when I say these people, I mean the people who you see post themselves on social media and you look at them and just think, mate, there is not enough antipsychotic meds in the world to calm you down, to bring you back to baseline, to put you wherever I am in the world. G'day, my name's Isaac Butterfield, and in this video, we're going to look at the most insane woke people of, well, basically of the month. There is so many videos out there that I like to do one of these every single month, and it's a pleasure to have you.
I'm trans and I'm scared for the trans community. This is why people don't take us seriously.
Of course I don't take you seriously.
Me?
Wait, why not? Why not? What's the joke there? What do you mean? What? Well, of course they don't take you seriously. Well, why? What? What's the joke? Why wouldn't you take them seriously and take their concerns seriously as human beings? This is a decent thing to do. By not doing that, you're just kind of being an asshole. That's not funny.
Personally,
I'm not impressed.
To a comment. I'm trans and I'm scared for the trans community. This is why people don't take us seriously. Yeah, look what you're doing. What are you doing? What is this? What the fuck is this? Like, I understand that for some people, fashion is how they express themselves. Yeah, and I get it. Like, you know, you should be able to wear whatever you want. I should be able to run around in my missus's underwear and fucking with a big strap-on dildo to my head. I should be able to do that, but I don't do that because I choose to be accepted in society.
Funny dildo joke. Funny dildo joke.
That
was
we shouldn't
funny.
do in public. I don't give a fuck if it upsets you. Me saying that, you shouldn't fucking.
Wait, what things should that person not be doing in public?
But I don't do that because I choose to be accepted into society. There's just some things that we shouldn't do in public. I don't give a fuck.
What is this person doing that they should not be doing? I don't understand.
If it upsets you, me saying that, you shouldn't fucking do it. All right?
Me getting on TikTok and making my funny little skit videos about funny little interactions I've had in life. I'm the reason.
You've dyed your fucking mutton chops.
I'll be the first to admit, by the way, not really a big fan of this person's look. I'm not. I think that it's a little bit too much. I think that the hair is a little bit silly looking, and I'm not a fan of the. I'm not a fan of the bull, whatever it's called, the septum piercing. Like, it's very big. I just think it's a little too much. It's not my look, but you know what? It's also not my life and not my body. So, like I said, it doesn't fucking matter what I think about it. Okay, it doesn't matter if I think it looks silly. The only thing that matters is what this person wants to do. They're not doing anything obscene or illegal, so just let it be.
Interactions I've had in life. I'm the reason.
You've dyed your fucking mutton chops.
They don't take us seriously. Me
Mutton
personally.
chops.
Look at your
Wait, those aren't mutton chops. That's very clearly an extension of this person's hair.
dyed your fucking mutton chops.
They don't take us seriously, me personally.
Look at your mutton chops. Are you some fucking LGBTQIA plus Sherlock Holmes, mate? And what's this fucking giant bull ring you got going
They're
on?
not mutton chops. This is an extension of the hair on the side. That's not like even a funny joke. Okay, giant bull ring.
Your nose looks like a padlock. I could lock me gates up with that. They use those fucking things at Guantanamo Bay.
You know, I also get comments like this of people
It's
saying
just not funny.
the reason the American economy is bad is because of people like me.
I don't know if that's true, but yes.
And the reason our country's so fucked up and the reason the rest of the world laughs at us is because of people like me.
Well, it doesn't help. I'm sure you're a lovely person. Take the fucking bull ring out of your nose, undye your mutton chops, remove your herpes rash up on your fucking eyes. Allegedly, not actually herpes, that was a joke. And then people might take you serious.
Oh, good. I'm glad that he explained that it was a joke. I couldn't tell that he was joking. Unironically, it's so bad. Like it's terrible. It's a bit like he's trying to force these jokes every 2 seconds. It's so bad.
No, you aren't supporting, investing, or organizing your community to uplift the most marginalized if you're still not masking.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Our liberation has always been connected. The continued rise of fascism is directly connected to Palestine, Sudan, Congo, losing reproductive rights.
Take a moment to think, because I think about this occasionally. Maybe you do as well. Sometimes
Sorry, I kind of missed what this person said. So they said that we have to be putting on our masks to support and okay, I think that's a little bit silly. Like, listen, we're kind of past the masks, you know? Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't wear one, especially when COVID's going around in the winter. Okay, maybe you should be wearing one, but like most people don't now. And a lot, you know, as long as you are vaccinated and taking regular precautions, like that's just what we do now. That's what the level we've reached with COVID. I don't know what masking is. I think they mean a literal mask. Fuck that, I'm never masking. I mean, I will if it's required of me, but like masking sucks. Putting on a mask sucks, you know? Like I'm glad that we don't have to do it anymore, honestly.
I get a bit stuck in my head and I go, oh, you know, I'm not doing this well, or I'm not doing that well, or maybe I should be doing something better. Just remember that as long as you are not this, you're doing fine.
Anti-trans violence.
I just, okay, well, what if you're a serial rapist? Like, what do you mean if you're not this, you're doing fine?
Xenophobia, and yes,
That's not even a good
being
joke.
okay with disabled and immunocompromised folks dying for your convenience is not very progressive of you.
Hang on, how many people are still dying from this shit? If you're still dying from that,
People
then
still
you need
are.
to
I don't
fucking
know
just
the
wake
numbers.
up to yourself. You need to get some fucking concrete on your cereal and harden the fuck up. How dare you? How dare you? Fucking pick something better to die from. How boring.
Especially when we know we're...
That's not funny. That's just cruel and weird. Why are they weird?
Repeat infections can cause lifelong damage for all of us. If you were
I'm barely commenting on his commentary because it's mostly just the bad jokes that I'm concerned about now. Ever since learning he's a comedian, I'm like, okay, make me laugh, funny man. Put on your clown makeup and do a little funny dance for me. You know, I'm not amused.
able to handle the
Can't
inconvenience
even
of
talk
wearing a
about
mask.
what I want to talk about here on YouTube, so I will on Rumble. Hello, Rumble.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure the person on the left is a fine person who means well, but like, listen, if you want to convince me otherwise on this, that I should still be wearing a mask out in public, I'm all ears. Okay, present me with some evidence and facts about why I should be doing it. But like, it's most people don't now, even progressive people, like they just don't. You know, we've just passed that point.
Rumble.
Also, I am fairly sure that COVID got less lethal over time as it evolved. Don't quote me on that.
Welcome back, YouTube. I just went on a fucking bit of a
To
tangent.
handle the inconvenience of wearing a mask to protect your community, how much are you really willing to personally invest in the liberation of marginalized people?
I'm not. But I would also like to say this. I think sometimes wearing a mask is a good idea. Now, you may be shocked by that because I'm a far-right crazy person. But also, I think
Actually,
if you've
I am
got...
shocked by that. I mean, listen, it wouldn't have been out of pocket for him to say something like, actually, did you know that masks trap the bad air in and you breathe it back in? Like, I've literally heard shit like that from dumbass conservatives. I've heard that shit, okay? or that like masks don't help at all, you know? So I wouldn't have been shocked.
Gastro illness, or you've got the flu, if a mask is the proper type of mask that will stop that from spreading, then you should fucking wear it, because I don't want to get gastro. All right? So maybe if you are really sick and you have to go out into the world, yeah, throw a mask on. But the whole mask thing, can I even say this on YouTube? Has been, it rhymes with debunked. No, it doesn't. Debunked. Debunked. Fucking shut up, Butterfield.
It wasn't debunked. Wearing a mask when COVID first started provably helped. Okay? It was a pandemic. And it's not a pandemic that ever really ended either. It's like just proliferate now. And we didn't know what we were dealing with at the time either, which is why they were so strict with the mandates, you know? For all we knew, this thing could kill at a rate of 5 or 10%. Like, we just didn't know what we were dealing with yet. So that's why, and it ended up killing at 2%, which is quite a large percentage, mind you. So, you know, like, that's why they were so strict with the masking and the social distancing and, you know, just making sure that we're taking proper precautions. And we also didn't have a vaccine yet. Now that we have a vaccine and most people are vaccinated, not as many as there should be, thank you, conservatives. But now that we have the vaccine, there's not as much of a need for the masks, you know? If you have the vaccine, then you're not as likely to get COVID in the first place. And even if you do get it, you won't suffer as much. You probably won't die, likely.
Can I even talk about this? I don't even fucking know. Back to Rumble.
This is so cool.
Sorry, I can't say that here because people will freak the fuck out.
It's never too late to start masking again and taking more precautions, but it is too late for the millions of folks who died because of our government's complete mishandling of a global pandemic that continues to still take lives every day. Bye, friends.
I wonder how many people do die of that. Because people still die of it. Like, it is an illness. In the last week, 300 people have died in America from that particular illness. I mean, there's 6,000 deaths a year
really?
from just influenza. So, I mean, people are going to die from shit. That's what diseases do.
It's got to be less than it was, right? Like, the numbers, I'm sure, went down. And most of the people, mind you, who die from it are old conservatives who didn't take the vaccine. So, you know, take that for what you
bad
will.
diseases. They kill people.
I had a neighbor confront me for using the women's restroom.
Oh!
I lived here for 4.5 years. Everyone should know that I'm a trans woman.
Mate, at least have a shake.
I've always been known as Kaylee. I've always used...
I have what's the word? I have a nuanced opinion on this. As everybody knows, I hate living in a gender-cucked society. If I had it my way, we would just not have gendered restrooms. But we do have gendered restrooms. And there are certain expectations of gender when you're out in public. For instance, if you have facial hair, most people are probably going to gender you as male. Okay? That is simply a fact of life. You go out in public with facial hair, most people are going to say you're a guy. You know, that, and I don't think it's necessarily fair or right or just or whatever, but that is the reality. So this person should know pretty well that if they go into the women's restroom that somebody's going to say something. Somebody's going to say something. And you know what? Like, that's just the norm. Okay? Yeah, it's complicated. Like, I think they should be allowed to use the restroom. I don't think that, I'm not excusing people for, like, you know, butting in on this person's business, because for all they know, this person could have been born a cis woman. There are plenty of cis women who look like this, okay? Even with facial hair. You know, that's my opinion. But when you go on to make a video like this and you're like, I just don't know how this happened. I don't know how this happened. Why would somebody call me out? I'm sorry. Like, the facial hair is why. You got to be reasonable with this.
She, her pronoun. I've been having some stomach issues because of Trulicity, and I'd use the bathroom real quick, and they're single-use bathrooms, and it's the only place that I feel safe using the women's bathroom.
I bet it's a single-use bathroom after you use it, mate. Fucking burn that shit.
Well,
yeah, what I'm confused too. Does this person just mean that the bathrooms are like a single person? I do think that was a bit of a slip of the tongue. I think this meant single person. If they're single person bathrooms, I don't give a fuck. Like, that is the stupidest thing in the world to me. If this person was just using a single person bathroom and that happened to have the label of woman on it, who gives a shit? Why do you care? Fuck off. Like, it's not your business at all. Like, if that's the case, I'm completely on this person's side.
I got done and got out, and this neighbor was talking to another neighbor, and started pointing out the sign. I knew exactly what she was talking about because there's a big old woman sign. And I'm like...
Wait, they didn't confront you, though? Like, see, now I keep going back and forth, but, like, they didn't confront you. So, like, I don't know. I don't know how much I believe that they would have been talking about this person. Like, I'm not convinced that that's what they were talking about. I don't know.
Is there a problem? She's like, yeah, you're using the woman's restroom. You're a man.
You have a beard, bro.
Oh, wait.
Exactly
So
what
they
she
did
was
approach
talking
this
about
person.
because there's a big old woman sign. And I'm like, is there a problem? She's like...
Okay, so this person... Okay, I'm back on the side of this person. So they were being directly pointed at and talked about. This person approached them and said, is there a problem? And they said, yeah, you're a man. Okay, now I get it. If what this person is saying is true, I am on this person's side.
Like,
who gives a shit?
Yeah, you're using the woman's restroom. You're a man.
You have a beard, bro. Like, I would be polite to this person and...
But it's a single person restroom. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Just leave people alone.
Call them a she, but you have a beard, mate.
And I said, I'm a trans woman.
Call them
She's
a
like,
she.
no, you're a man. And she kept saying that over and over.
That's not nice. Like,
hey, their pronouns are she, her, damn it.
like, particularly if it's a single-use bathroom, if a fucking trans woman wants to use it, who gives a shit? I think everyone's issue is if when, like, someone who looks like this goes into a bathroom full of women. I think that's
Wait,
the
this
issue.
person just said if it's
a single-use bathroom, if a fucking trans woman wants to use it, who gives a shit? I think everyone's issue is if when, like,
That's
someone
what I
who
think.
looks like this goes into a bathroom full of women. I think that's the issue, right? But if it's one bathroom, who gives a shit? Who cares?
And she kept...
Okay, so this guy agrees. Okay. I mean, I don't completely like what he said about, like, I think that we would, disagree on what entails, like, being called out, like what would give somebody the right to call somebody else out in the women's restroom. I think we disagree on that, but, like, I do overall agree with them that yes, it is bullshit if it's a single person bathroom.
Saying you're not a she, you're a he. You shouldn't be using it. You were born a man. And just over and over.
Everything she's saying is accurate, but it's not nice to say those type of things. And I'd like to think that we're in a society where we try to be nice to people, but
I can't be that mad at this guy for saying that, like, yeah, it's not nice. But at the same time, I feel like he misunderstands that that person is a woman if she says she is, like it's condescending to be like, well, I'll call you a woman, pats you on head. If that what will make you happy. Like, that's not how this works. She is a woman and that's it. Like she identifies as a woman and she is one. But it is, you got to admit, this person doesn't seem as mean to trans people as, like, some people could be. Just a very bad comedian, mostly so far.
who knows?
That's my main problem.
I just think that if you had a shave,
Listen, the
would
bar's on the
fit
floor
in
for trans
a little bit
acceptance.
more.
He clears
okay, so
it.
we've got John Oliver here. Let's see
Sure.
what he's got to say. He's talking about trans athletes in competitive girls' sports. And obviously this has got something to do with Kamala Harris.
Kamala. Frustrating to see the Harris campaign fail to formulate a response, especially
Oh, he's
because
going after John Oliver?
it's pretty easy to do. Watch, I'll do it for you right now. As we've discussed before, there are vanishingly few trans girls competing in high schools anywhere.
It doesn't matter if there's 1 or 1,000. There are trans girls competing against biological girls, and that is not fair to biological girls. That's
Okay, name some who have won. First of all. And second of all, I don't even give a shit if they've won. But most of them don't, okay? The overwhelming majority of them don't even win. Okay? Leah Thomas got, like, 5th place. And 4 cis women beat her. So who gives a shit? And even if she got first place, you know what? She's a woman. That's her right. Okay? Guess what? Trans women also have the right to win not the right, but they should have the right to try and come in first place in competitions. I think they have the right to attain and earn that, is my point.
That's the whole crux of the argument. It's also dangerous if we're talking about combat sports or physical sports.
It's not that dangerous.
More trans kids like...
Dude, people punching each other in each other's faces is dangerous regardless of your gender, okay? Now, there are size differences to take into account. I think that it'd be, unless they both agree, but I think it'd be stupid for, like, a 100-pound, 5'2" guy to go up against a 7-foot behemoth, Like, that's dangerous, sure. But when you're talking about a 200-pound woman versus a 200-pound man, and both of them train like crazy, there's really not that big of a difference. Like, it's not, like, sure, the testosterone might give the guy a bit of a leg up, but it's not. Like, I promise you, the woman still has a chance. Okay, she still has a fair chance.
All kids vary in athletic ability,
John
and there
Oliver's
is no
cool.
evidence they pose any threat to safety or fairness.
There's no evidence.
Yeah.
Mate, Google Fallon Fox. In fact, you know.
Fallon Fox, I know this one. It's a boxer who punched somebody in the face and broke their orbital bone. You know which bone that? Here, let's pull up a picture of the orbital bone real quick. So, this is the orbital bone, and it is not very fortified, okay? So fractures like this happen all the time. This is one of the easiest places to get fractured if it gets hit, okay? That's just a fact. So an orbital fracture happens all the time in boxing and mixed martial arts. The fact that Fallon Fox gave somebody, I think this is the right person if I get this correct, fractured somebody's orbital bone is not a big deal, okay? It's not a big deal. It's not like she killed somebody. And even if she did, that happens too. Sometimes, not very rare, not very often. If there were a pattern of trans women killing cis women in combat sports, then I'd say, yeah, maybe you have a point. But we don't have that pattern, okay? They get injured, just like anybody else in any contact sport ever. It's fucking contact sports. What do you expect? Just stupid.
You know what? You're watching the video. I'll fucking do it. Fallon Fox is a transgender mixed martial artist, okay? Born in the 70s, so she's 50 years old now, maybe not competing, but she copped a lot of shit because she was fighting against biological women, which I have no problem with if they agree to it. If everyone agrees on those terms, that they know that she has a biological advantage over these natural-born women, then that's fine. But Fallon Fox broke the skull of one of
orbital
her
bone
opponents. Would that have happened to that opponent? Would that person's skull be broken? Would her skull be broken if she competed against a natural-born female? This is the argument here, particularly when we're talking...
Cis women break other people's orbital bones in combat sports a lot. That happens a lot. Fractures happen. Injuries happen. It's fucking combat sports, man. What are you talking about?
Combat sports, MMA, boxing, football, whatever. If you are competing against someone, what the fuck is John Oliver talking about? There's no evidence. Dude, if you live your teenage years, your young adult years with testosterone flowing through your body, if you are born male, you have advantages over women. Full fucking...
This is your internal reasoning. That's not the same thing as evidence, man. Stick to comedy.
Stop, dude.
Actually, don't stick to comedy. Get a job at Starbucks or something. You're bad at this.
I have two favorite examples of the advantages of being a man over a woman when it comes to sport. Men have bigger heads, all right? Bigger heads. And men have more blood. If you have more blood, then you have more red blood cells. And more red blood cells means you can carry more oxygen, means you can compete longer, harder, faster, etc. It is not fair.
That's not how that works. Like, men usually have men on average have a higher RBC count simply because cis women bleed every month. So like there's that. But you can replenish those red blood cells and stock up a supply of them through cardio training, okay? Like you can increase red blood cell reserves regardless of your gender or your sex. That's not hard. You can even dope. Like if that's a problem, okay, you can just dope and boost your red blood cell count. Like, people have gotten in trouble for that. It's not allowed, but I think it should be personally. I don't give a fuck. Like, there are people born with naturally high... Okay, here's the question then. If this person thinks that a higher red blood cell count is the determining factor that makes men competing against women unfair, what if you have polycythemia? Okay? Should people with polycythemia be in a class of their own? There is a case, I forget the person's name. Let me see if I can find this. Okay, it seems like there's a lot of cases of this, but basically, if you have polycythemia, that means that your bone marrow produces way more red blood cells than most people, and that means that you have way more oxygen reserves that allow you to do endurance sports way better. Okay, so a guy named, I believe it was Lance Armstrong, right? He got in trouble for doping, like for I think a triathlon, if I'm correct. I forget exactly, but he got in trouble for doping, and in my opinion, he shouldn't have gotten in trouble. Like, I think that it should just be allowed. Because there are people born with naturally high red blood cell counts anyway, so who fucking cares? But if that's your argument, all of this is to say, if that's your argument, then you should be advocating for a completely separate class of people who have polycythemia competing.
If you were born a man, you have heavier bones. Therefore, if you're throwing fists at someone, it's a heavier strike. Which, by and large, John Oliver, is pretty good fucking evidence.
That's not entirely true. Like, men have like slightly larger bones, but I don't think the difference is so drastic. Like, it's so funny that like people think that men have like, what's the meme? Hold on, let me find the meme. Hold on. Here it is. I love this one. This is how TERFs think skeletons work. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Very weird for you to be so focused on this subject. And finally, if you genuinely want to address the biggest concern for most girls who play high school sports, you'd be less worried about this.
Who is in that audience? Fuck off, John Oliver. You are appealing to everyone's auntie who lives by the fucking nightly news. That's who he appeals to. He's not appealing to...
Dude, Hassan Piker watches him, along with like all of his audience. That's a pretty young demographic.
Someone who, I don't know, thinks for themselves. And that's not John Oliver's audience. So people like him, and the reason that their numbers, their viewers is dwindling is because nobody trusts them. Nobody thinks the way they think, and fuck John Oliver to the moon.
I love John Oliver.
Hang on. This is from a month after Trump was elected.
I just realized that I'm too scared to use dating apps now.
Okay. Let's try and work out what's going on here. This is a young lady who is scared to go on dating apps because Trump was elected. This is from the end of November, I found this video, okay? We're
about to enter an era of fascism. I'm sorry, that's just a fact. Of course people are scared. I don't think it's like useful to cry about it. If you need to, if you feel like you need to, then by all means do it. But there's plenty of reasons to cry about this incoming administration. So I don't blame her.
Weeks after Trump was elected. And this is still the visceral reaction that you're having? If you are doing that, if you are so upset by something that has no bearing on you in reality. Like, Trump being elected is not going to affect this woman in any way. I don't give a fuck what you think, okay? It's not. It's just not.
Yes, it is. Wait. His election literally affected women by taking away bodily autonomy for them. The Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. What the fuck are you talking about? His first term in excuse me. His first term in office already affected them. Of course they're afraid because they could just put a blanket ban on abortion. We don't know what they're going to do. So yeah, it's going to affect women, obviously.
Convinced that it will affect you, then you are under some fucking mind control from the mainstream media, okay? You fool. This is so madness. Lame. And this is Trump derangement syndrome. This is what people are saying.
Stop. This guy's killing my brain cells. I can't do this anymore. He's supremely unfunny, abysmal opinions, and I don't know. He doesn't even, like, if nothing else, it doesn't seem like he hates trans people necessarily, although he's very transphobic. It just, like, I don't know. I don't get like an evil vibe from this guy. He just seems really lame and unfunny. And like he's trying to milk this content for all it's worth, you know? Isaac Butterfield, just be better and stop comedy. You're very bad at it. Yeah, good point, Queen Laura. Literally have people using your body, my choice as their rallying cry. Good point. I think it's cringe that people posted their reactions to the election on the internet. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't do that, right? Like if you post, okay, so if you post yourself crying about the election to TikTok, you're going to get hate. And you should know that you're going to get hate. Like you just don't do that. You barely should ever post yourself crying, really. Like just don't post yourself being vulnerable if you can help it. Because people will shit on you regardless. Okay, now we're going to get to the shit that I actually want to watch. I'm interested in right now. I don't know what this guy's going to say about this show. I don't know if it's going to be political per se, but I want to watch it anyway. So I watched, I think, the first 8 or 9 episodes of Don Don. And I think it's a pretty good anime. I love it. It's not One Piece, but I think it's charming. It's cute. It's action-packed. It's that you're never bored. Even during the mundane periods where, like for instance, there's a scene, for those who haven't seen the show, there's a scene in the show where all that's happening is the two main protagonists are like trying to find each other to talk to each other about aliens and ghosts. There's a long story, but basically they're trying to find each other in the school, but they keep looking for each other and they keep going past each other, and it's really funny and cute. And during the entire time you like get their internal thought processes, so they're like showing their insecurities about maybe he doesn't want to be around me, maybe she doesn't want to be around me, like I think it's endearing. It's very honest, and it's a very honest look at like the mental state that would be happening during that moment. But it's also funny, and like I don't know, like it's just great. It's great. So all that said, the reason I'm talking about this is this person doesn't think so. They said Don Don is the worst anime of 2024. Don Don is overrated, boring, generic, garbage. And I could not disagree more. I don't know if this is going to be political in nature. I really don't know this person's content, Young Defiant. But I just saw this video and I had to comment on it because I highly disagree. I think that Don Don is very inspired. The basic premise is that this girl was raised by a spirit medium and she doesn't believe that aliens exist. And this guy is a nerd who thinks that aliens do exist. And so they like each challenge each other. She sends him to a haunted place and he sends her to a building where he thinks that aliens will show up. And the aliens do show up and they kidnap her. And then the boy, I can't remember his name right now, gets haunted by, or not haunted, what's the word? Overtaken, basically, by the spirit of this grandma. And it's a very funny show. It's very funny and bizarre and just everything you could ask for in an anime. So, So all that said, I want to see why this guy thinks it's bad. Oh yeah, and this is the only visual.
I just don't understand the modern day anime fan. I really don't. I don't understand how you can wake up every day, claim to be an anime fan, claim to love this beautiful anime world, but yet choose to consume nothing but garbage on a daily basis. Do you really love anime if all you do is watch garbage anime that continue to pollute the medium? I don't think so. Listen, if you watch...
Listen, I think this is already coming off as super pretentious. Like, I think that Black Clover is garbage. I watched it back when I was in my master's program, and I thought it was pretty good. But then recently I went back and rewatched it. I got to about episode 10, which was the episode where the princess girl, like, suddenly levels up because a girl hugs her leg or something, and she gets this brand new power that she's never had before. It's like, whoa, you know, it was so stupid. It's so stupid, and it's like condescending to you, like it's treating you like a fucking baby. I just can't stand the show, but there are people that like it, and that's totally fine. If you like Black Clover, don't let my opinion of it deter you from that. I'm glad that you're passionate about something, okay? Unlike this piece of shit, who does not seem to be passionate about, just for the way he's coming off, is that like he's just a pretentious piece of shit.
Watch the Don to Don anime, you're an idiot. Don to Don is a pathetic Chainsaw Man ripoff, a poor man's Chainsaw Man.
Okay, he is literally just trying to get people's jimmies rustled. That's all this is.
That only losers enjoy, and that is a fact, not an opinion. I mean, you would have to be a complete, but before I get into that,
this is a meme.
Young Defiant, aka the king of gaming, the king of YouTube, the realest gamer on the internet, the 100% fact spitter, the higher level thinker, the leader of the real gamer movement, the king of anime, the king of manga, and the one who's better than you
I get it.
has once again returned to deliver the facts, has once again returned to deliver the greatness, even though you losers on this channel simply do not deserve it. Shout out to all the members of the real
He's hyping himself up so much, yet his takes are already fucking garbage. He's got this take, and then well, guess what we're watching right after this? Gear 5 is the worst transformation of all time. Your takes are the garbage here, my man. You do not have all the answers when it comes to anime.
Gamer movement. Shout out to everyone that believes in this high quality, amazing content that I provide and chooses to support me by following me on twitch.tv/theancientpizza and subscribing or donating over there. And you know the rest. I don't need to complete it. You know the
Gear
rest.
5 was great.
But
I can't wait to get
getting
into
back
it.
on topic, who in the hell names a manga Don to Don anyway? What did the author think he was a superhero or some shit? Don da da da. It's pathetic. These clowns aren't even trying.
Listen, I don't understand the name. I just it rolls off the tongue. But I don't care. I don't
their
care.
names anymore, and they don't have to because they know these losers will read and watch.
I honestly think he's just trolling. We'll give him a little bit. I kind of get that feeling as well that he's just trolling, but I wanna give him a second to cook and just see if he's serious. Maybe he'll start making legitimate points here.
Anything. It must be nice. It must be nice
good
living
troll,
in an
though.
era
8
where,
out of
as a
10 troll,
manga author,
if it is.
you can pump out any garbage that you want. You don't have to have quality. You don't have to have anything like that. And you will still have an audience, a completely stupid audience, a bunch of simple-minded, bad taste-having casuals for an audience that will hype up anything in your trash series just to feel included. I'm already seeing so many idiots online calling this peak, saying it's so good, anime of the year, so many losers with their mouths wide open in the thumbnails doing reaction videos, embarrassing themselves in every frame. On a daily
I'm getting
basis.
really bad troll
That
vibes.
could never be me. I could
This may be
never
a dud.
imagine my IQ being so low I enjoy something as bad as this. Why did this garbage receive an anime? It's like the most undeserving manga are getting anime nowadays, and it just shows the anime industry is failing. It's struggling.
Say
They're
something
throwing
about the
anything at
fucking
wall,
anime!
hoping that it sticks, man. The first episode was horrible. It was literally
Say
so
anything.
bad I
Okay.
couldn't believe it. It was an actual show. I thought this was like a parody or something. That's how bad it was. It was like a
kinda
parody or
sounds like
something.
Donkey.
How to produce, how to make a bad anime. And it's like nobody understood it. Nobody but losers are taking this seriously. It's like this has to be a parody. There's no way an anime could really be this bad. No way. The story makes no sense, and it's like the author was on drugs. He probably was, because that's the only explanation for how random and trash this story is. The characters are trash. You got some loser nerd that somehow happens to be involved with a popular cool girl. Who are these authors trying to fool? I mean, we're seeing so many series. Like,
He's not saying anything. He's literally not. Okay, I need to check this guy's channel real quick. If he's got like universally bad takes, then this is just a troll. This is the worst new anime of 2025. This anime didn't deserve a season 2. Worst games of 2024. Marvel Rivals is boring, overrated garbage. Shadow of the Erd Tree sucks. I don't know any of these. Baldur's Gate 3 is the worst game of 20. Okay, I think he's a troll. Freerun Beyond Journey's End is overrated, boring garbage. Okay, yeah, he's definitely a troll. I want to see, okay, since I've pretty much figured out that he's just being a little shit, which is funny. You know what? Full credit. I think it's a bait channel, but you know what? It's entertaining. So I'm gonna take a look at what he has to say, if he has anything at all to say about Gear 5.
One Piece episode 1071 is by far one of the worst anime episodes I've ever seen. I mean, Gear 5 was complete 3-week-old booty juice in the manga, but seeing it animated really put into perspective.
There's
how
an anime
trash
called
of a
Bobo.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that. Thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. I appreciate you.
Transformation this actually is. I mean, it's a blatant ass pull. It's a plot hole infested mess. Not to mention a complete Super Saiyan ripoff that doesn't even come close. Oda just cannot stop copying Toriyama, bro. It's like he wants to be him so bad.
Okay. Good troll. 9. You know what? I'll boost the score. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 troll. Solid stuff. You got me, bro. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie. he just can't quit copying. He just can't quit ripping off Dragon Ball Z. That was funny. I'll give excuse me, jeez. I'll give him some credit. Ooh, wait. If you don't buy Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, you're an idiot. Okay, I'm done. Good troll. This is funny. I'll allow it. Oh, he's live right now. Excuse me. That's funny. Was he actually live? No, I guess not. Okay. He's funny. You know what? Actually, he's earned a sub. He earned a sub. Good shit. Solid troll. Is he jerking off in that? Yes, that is in fact what you were to take from that sound. Well, that sucks. I thought I was going to be covering some anime shit. I got trolled, though. Let's see if I can... I thought my porn started playing. I want to see like abysmal anime takes. That's what I would love to do, is just like tear into somebody who's got like the worst anime takes. Okay, well, that was gonna be that was my plan for the rest of stream. So now I got to figure out what else to do. So I'm gonna take a brief break while I figure that out. I'll be right back.
at the cost of also opening your...
Hey everyone, welcome to this exciting series where we're going to talk about sound.
Okay, excuse me. What's so funny, by the way, is I wasn't going to take a bong rip, and then you were like, hey, he's going to take a bong rip, and then I went and took a bong rip. But I think I found something good. I think I found some good shit. Some good slop for us to consume. Okay. So, I had I was in the mood to like cover anime stuff, you know, like some bad takes on anime or whatever. And that's a little bit hard to dig up, I guess. I guess it would be like incidental that I stumble upon somebody with a take that I disagree with, but for the most part, the thing I'd probably find anyway is just I slightly disagree with them, and I couldn't make a full like segment around it or anything. I would love to find somebody who has like just abysmally bad takes on my favorite anime. We just got done looking at a troll who I thought had bad takes, but he was just a troll, so whatever. But what I decided to do instead was look up, is anime bad on YouTube? And I found what I think is going to be a pretty good, some pretty good slop for us to cover. Should Christians watch anime? I scrolled through it a little bit, and it seems like this guy is going to go the route of calling anime like satanic and shit. So it seems like it should be fun. Let's give it a look.
Hey guys, you know, in recent years, anime has become very, very popular. And the question now many kids, parents, and grown-ups ask is, should Christians watch anime? Now that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Let's get to it. Now just very quick, just before I forget, if it's the first time that you're here, my name is Daniel and welcome to DLM Christian Lifestyle. Please subscribe if you want to grow spiritually, and if you don't want to subscribe,
DLM,
well then just do it anyway,
man.
because I would love the support. Alright, so is it wrong, is it a sin to watch anime? Well, asking this question, it's similar like, should Christians watch movies or TV series? Because anime is just another form of storytelling. Now, of course, there will be certain stories that you can watch and other ones that you should definitely not
I was
watch.
kind of hoping he'd be a little crazier, but we'll let him cook for a second, see what he's got.
And that's the same when it comes to anime. Now, first of all, you have to be very careful with what you allow to come into your head. Romans 12 verse 2 says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God."
Is this the thought process when you're watching fucking Dandadan?
Now, to be honest, there are certain things that are dangerous.
I don't know. Would God want me to be watching this anime about ghosts versus aliens? I don't know. I really got to stop and think about that one. That's a thinker
when it comes to anime. For example, Shintoism. They bring in Shintoism, their religion, into anime. Even occultic practices. They like bringing in the human and spiritual world together in a fantasy setting, for example. Or they show tarot cards, incantations, talking
Not
to the
tarot
dead,
cards,
necromancy, practicing magic, and much, much more. They also bring in elements of Buddhism.
Okay, here
when
this
you
is
watch
the shit I
certain
came here for.
Series or movies of anime, you see that they bring in a lot of these elements of these different religions. Some show characters use their chakras to unlock certain powers and even the third eye. Now, of course, every anime is different, so you will have to use some discernment. You have to remember that anime and manga come from Japan, and their beliefs will flow into their stories. You have to ask yourself.
The beliefs of those Japanese people will flow into their stories, you see. Got to be careful around it. Come on, man. Like, you got to be a little bit more subtle than that.
Here's what I'm
Jesus
watching
Christ.
right now, honoring God. Would God want me to watch this? And if you're a parent, ask yourself, should my kid be watching things that they don't really understand. They don't actually know how it might actually influence them.
Unlike the Bible
says in Philippians 4 verse 8,
famous for children being able to understand it and interpret it well and not be traumatized by it.
Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. Now, there is good and evil within anime. They show a lot of good things as well. I have to say that. Things like kindness, self-sacrifice, loyalty, courage, and love. But some show evil, like magic, demons,
not magic,
necromancy, pride, and so forth. Anime stories are really well done. There are a lot of good themes in there of personal honor and
where does he? I can't tell where he stands on
this.
this.
Achieve in life, but a lot of it is mixed in with these beliefs of other religions that does not fit in with the Bible. A good example is Naruto.
Dude, like, I think most of the people who watch Naruto, especially in the United States, are Christians. They still believe in God. They still believe in Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, whatever the fuck, you know, the whole shebang. It's a fictional story, my man. It is fiction. Okay? Now, I'm personally of the belief the Bible is also fiction, okay? And I think I'm correct in that belief. But, that being the case, you can still believe in Christianity and be able to separate that from the fictional story of a fucking ninja child. Like, there's no conflict here. You can do both. You can do both. You know? This isn't even me shitting on religion. This is just me, like, stating facts. Like, you can be Christian and watch Naruto. You can do both. Plenty of people do.
It's a story about a young boy who grew up without a father, without a mother.
Children understand fiction.
Doesn't have a lot of friends. And through hard work, he gains success and he gains friends. Not just normal hard work, but you can see how he's persevering, how he's being consistent. There are good life lessons here for young kids. But at the cost of what? At the cost of also opening yourself up to influences from other religions.
So wait a minute. You just said two things. You said these anime can teach your children great values like hard work, teamwork, dedication to your values, whatever, like all these great values. But you better be careful because other religions could creep in there and corrupt your child. Like, what specifically from those other religions is corrupting your child, so to speak? I don't understand. You just got done saying that they teach good values. You just got done saying that. Okay, then I'm sold. Great. Then my children can watch anime. No problem.
When you watch Naruto, you see that Buddhism and other religions are just everywhere you look.
So what?
And this can be very dangerous to young kids.
How?
Young, innocent minds. 1 Corinthians 8 verse 5 says, "For although there may be so-called gods in heaven or on earth, as indeed there are many gods and many lords, yet for us there is one God, the Father, from whom are all things, and for whom we exist, and one..."
You know, nobody ever, like, says this, but you know who's worse than weebs? Fucking people like this. Religious zealots, you know? Like, they're even worse. Like, I would call them weebs for God, but they're even worse than weebs for God, because that would be an insult to weebs. Because at least weebs don't actually believe that, like, their characters exist, you know what I mean? But these guys are like they base their entire existence around it. Like, you can't even allow your children to be exposed to Buddhism, to even learn that it exists, you know, and see things, which, by the way, they never even mention or teach Buddhism in Naruto. They never do that. They just have Buddhist inspirations, you know? Who cares? Your children aren't learning about Buddhism. They're just watching a fictional story. I didn't even know that there were Buddhist things in Naruto until this video. It didn't even occur to me. You know, it seems obvious now in retrospect, but it didn't even occur to me. I'm just watching the ninja show, which is mid, I think. It's okay. But I digress. It's just silly. It's very silly. The funny part is that I memorized more of the Bible than many of them. Well, yeah, I mean, atheists, you know, they do that. Not me, but a lot do. Imagine you go in public and see someone who isn't Christian. Day ruined. True.
Lord,
this is so
Jesus
funny.
Christ, through whom are all things and through whom
He is
we
just as
exist.
crazy as I want to.
We know that there is only one true God. And behind other idols, there are demons. So this is dangerous.
This is great.
And even if we look at the good things in anime, like these stories of honor, you know, and working hard to achieve success, it can also be dangerous.
Oh, right, Queen Laura,
This
sorry.
is part of the Japanese culture.
Non-Abrahamic
but if
people.
it is perceived wrongly, it can grow to sin, because then you get pride, you get arrogant, and you think that you don't need God. James 4 verse 6, God opposes the pride.
My child watched Naruto, and now he no longer thinks he needs God in his life. No. No. It's just, it's so goofy. Like, it's... how can you take this seriously? How does anybody take this seriously? It's just silly. I'm sorry. It's silly. Like, listen, not all Christians, but like, this guy's on your side, man. Maybe there's something to consider there.
Proud, but gives grace to the humble. You have to use discernment here. When you look at anime, there are things that are dangerous, and that's just the list that I'm just going through very quickly. There are also violence and
Not
even
Soul Eater.
porn in anime. Yes, porn. So you have to
Yeah,
be
and if there's porn in anime, then your children shouldn't watch it. But that's not because it's anime, it's because there's porn in it. Obviously. Like, just because there's porn in some anime, like, you're even sitting here saying that, like, anime is simply a medium through which a story is communicated. Like, that is correct. You are correct in saying that. And that's why I was disappointed for a second. And I was like, oh, maybe this guy's not a total loon. But you are. Like, you are. Because even knowing that, you're still like, well, but they could still be influenced. They could still creep in hidden messages about Buddhism. Evil Buddhism, which is known far and wide to be the worst religion by everybody. Right? Like, I'm not saying it's a perfect religion or even good by any stretch, but like, they're like known as the religion of peace, damn it. Like, it's silly to think that would be bad, even if they are taking Buddhist messages from it. You know? Like, it's just so goofy. You're not a serious person, man.
careful. There are definitely certain anime that you should not watch, because how can you? If you really are a child of God. And listen to me very carefully. Even
Which
if you
anime? Give me the
doubt
list.
And still continue to do it, then that is sin. Because Romans 14 verse 23 says, "But whoever has doubts is condemned if he eats, because the eating is not from faith."
Whoever has doubts is condemned from eating, is condemned if he eats, because the eating is not from faith. I don't understand.
Listen to this. For whatever does not proceed from faith is sin. Another question you can ask yourself is what I am watching leading me away from God or to God? If it is leading you away...
How do you live your life like that? That's so grody, man. You have to ask everything that you do has to be like, is this leading me toward God? Like, how do you live your life like that? That's stressful as shit. And I guarantee this guy does not do that, mind you. Like, there's no way. Like, he does not sit there and think like, well, I don't know. Does God want me to make this video? I'm not sure. I'm simply not sure. Like, you don't do that. Come on, this is unrealistic.
Away from God, then it's just common sense. You should not watch it. Watchman Nee said, if you would test the character of anything, you only need to inquire whether that thing leads you to God or away from God. Now, just some last advice. Remember, you cannot live for the world and also live for God. That is what it means to be a lukewarm Christian. It's
That's
either
stupid.
God or not God. You have to make up your mind. This life is short, and when we die,
that's stupid.
Where will you go? Is it worth it to take
I don't
chances?
have much more to add. Just
now,
silly.
if you have any other questions, watch these playlists here, and you might find what you're looking
Yes, Thank you. If I have any questions, I'll definitely go to you for advice. That's a thing that'll happen. Ugh. What a mess. What a gorgeous mess. See, this is the shit that I live for. This is why I started the channel. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love that one. Hell does sound cooler than heaven. I agree. Okay. I think that's it for the Seggies. I do want to remember this guy, though. Because he's funny. What other videos does he have?
Wealth, fame, power.
You must live your life servicing God. Touch and be touched by Jesus until he comes again.
So true. Thank you very much for another 5 tier 1 gifted sub socket, Tanuki. I appreciate you. Balatro? Will wife approve? Why would I need my wife's approval to play Balatro? Okay. We'll do a little Balatro. Why not? Need to turn it up. Oop. Are you gonna watch the video I sent earlier? Link it again, and I'll put it in my list for either for next time I stream. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood to do any more reacts. Okay, blue steak, yellow deck. Let's go, boys. Let's go. I'll probably only do 1 or 2 games. What do we got? Nice little gay there. I mean straight. Okay, hold on.
First, want to go.
Okay, I got it. Thank you. Okay. Yellow deck gives us 10 extra dollar reduce. Love this card. Big fan of 10-4. Buffoon pack. I don't want either of these Eternals. Thank you. I'll take the other Buffoon pack, please. And I'll take the mail-in rebate. Thank you very much. Okay. Ooh, yeah, why not? And then I'll do the bows. The 10s and 4s. We're looking for 10s and 4s. And also we want to play discard jacks. We're discarding jacks. So, get rid of that. Alright, bye, Joel Boy. More jacks to discard. Except I want to keep one for the straight, probably. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the one. I don't know. I don't know if that'll count, but we'll try. Rid of you and get rid of no, and keep the rest. It didn't count, damn it. Okay, 10 jack, queen, king, ace. Beautiful. Okay. Not the biggest 8-ball fan. It's just not consistent enough for me. Especially not for an Eternal. I think I just take this and then go next. Tens and 4s. Wait, I just discarded a 4. Fuck. Oh, right, forgot to check that. It's jacks again. 10. That was not good at all. I need a 6 or a jack, please. How could you? We'll try for a flush. Fuck! Wait. No. I got it. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think. I hope. God damn it. That didn't count. I need a better flush than that. That flush is ass. Well, I guess I'm playing it. Great, I have nothing. Thank you. God, that hurts. Fuck, that hurts. 3 turns on the first blind. God damn it. That's a decent card. I just hate that it takes away 2 hand size. Ugh, is it worth? I don't like it. I just don't like it. We'll take the more permanent one. That's good. We go next. I'll take the Arcana pack, sure. 2 cards to lucky cards. Oh man, I wanted the Joker card. Lucky cards, please. And a Steel King. Okay, we go for Heart Flush. We go for Heart Flush. Very good. Ooh, there's a good card right there. That's my boy, the Vagabond. Love that one. I wasn't super sold on Vagabond until I started watching Northern Lion play, and he was like super all about the tarot cards. And and that kind of opened my eyes to the value of the tarot cards. They're very important. What do I want here? I'll take... I should probably... No, because I don't want an Eternal Abstract. That sucks. We'll just get this. Can we make Balatro Slop a thing? Like, what do you mean Balatro Slop? I got a nice little straight. Oh shit, I don't have $4. Oh, god damn it. My Vagabond won't work. Whatever. Tarot cards, I got a 7 billion point hand. They're super useful. They're like everything. Yeah. Doubles money. So I'll take a gold card. $4 reduce is low enough. I'll just use this. Why not? Maybe it'll help us. Okay. Tarots. That sucked. Lucky cards. Come on, give me more malt. I can use this to make a flush. Very nice. Okay. Oh, I would have loved that card. Damn it. Ooh, Ride the Bus is really good. I think I need it. I think I need it. Damn it. Decrease level. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. I don't want to play a flush because then it'll decrease the level. I want to... We'll just see what that gets me. Okay. Bonus cards. You and you. Watch us cook. Ooh. Yes! Oh my goodness, that's the best one, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's beautiful right there. Okay. Beautiful. That'll help us so much. Okay, I don't have to worry about this as much. Let's just... Oh wait, fuck off. Okay. I'm out of discards. Okay, cool. See? Tarot cards are the best. Ooh, I kind of need this. I think I take this. Not good enough for me to skip. Almost got a flush. Oh, it's a good thing I only have $3. I forgot to check. We discard. Thank you. 20 mult. $20, I'll take that. Oh, I didn't expect to win. Hearts or spades? These both kind of suck with our current build. I don't need it. I do need this. Do I need cards? I don't think I need cards. I need this though. I don't think I need cards. I think this is good. We go next. Spades or hearts? Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And boom, boom, boom. I don't know if this will win. This will probably win, won't it? I should have taken it easy. Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot to spend. I gotta spend. I gotta spend. I keep forgetting. Destroys up to 2 selected cards. Well, we can get rid of some base cards. I think that's the move. Okay, I guess we're doing flushes. It's not my favorite hand, but whatever. I just feel like I feel like flushes are kind of boring, just a little bit. Okay, we need to spend. I like my jokers right now. I don't want another joker. Unless there's like a really good one that shows up. I need to do the math. So if I need to buy this and then roll again and then I'll be good. Okay, yeah, that's good. All right. The tooth. Lose $1 redo. Oh no. Okay, I gotta use at least one of these. I have no idea what's happening, but it looks very silly. We're playing poker hands and upgrading the hands. Is basically what's happening. It's a roguelike poker game. It's very fun. Okay, wild card. Here's what we do. First, buy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Yes. But do I want to win yet? I feel like this will win. I don't want to win yet. Malt cards. You. Oh, that one? I didn't even want to win yet. Poker, I hardly know her. Very good. Good job. I want grabber, but I cannot get grabber yet. I could sell this one. That's probably what I'll do. Ooh, temperance? Let's use you. Multi you. I don't have any real strategy here. I'm just upgrading cards. Malt you. Do I want a malt or do I want temperance? We'll malt. We don't need temperance. What I do need is to sell and buy. And then next. Go next. Okay. See what this gets me. 3. Jesus Christ. I'm too OP. Ooh, random joker. I'll keep that. I'll just keep that for now. Okay, lucky cards. Oh wait, I gotta get rid of face cards. Why am I wasting my hanged mans on non-face cards? I mean, it's fine, but I do gotta get rid of face cards. I mean, this one's gonna win, so whatever. I don't really need stone cards. I barely ever use stone cards. I recognize their potential, but I just feel like they're not the best. Prove a kind. We're not doing that run. I do need to buy something, so I'll buy you, I guess. I really hope the banana breaks this turn. I want to use this judgment. Who knows? Upgrade flush. That's a pretty good one. I don't want to make a habit of skipping, but that was pretty good. I usually like doing that. Okay, cool. We could just play these, probably. Stone cards are how I beat the psychic with a high card build. Okay, yeah. They definitely have potential. I just barely ever use them, because mostly I'm playing flush hands. They're just the most convenient and easiest to build around. Like now. Okay, stone card. We will stone card you. Play you. Bonus cards. Sure, why not? saw you. I do have to be careful because I'm not... I don't know if I'm scoring quite high enough to get 16,000. Well, I'll be fine if I play a malt car. I'll be fine. Please? Nope. I can't even complain. That was clutch. The polychrome fucking Vagabond, that's clutch. So can't complain. Let's throw this at it, see what that does for me. Okay, we're good, we're good. Temperance. The second that I use this, Vagabond's toast. That's fine. We have only... I just win. That'll win. I should have played the stone card too, but that'll yeah, that barely wins, but it wins. Damn it, the banana's safe again. Die already. I want to use my judgment. Bonus me. Blush, please. Okay, I need to spend... So 5 plus 6 is 11, plus 7 is 18. So if I re-roll 3 times, I'm good. What's this voucher? Planet cards? Eh, not my favorite. Oh... Steel Joker is pretty good. I might have to ditch Gross Michelle, whatever it's called. Either that or Gold Joker. That's a tough one. If I get rid of, you know what? I'll get rid of Gold Joker. I don't think we need Gold Joker. We will need the evolved banana. We will need that. Okay, so the problem now is if I reroll, I think I have to get Planet Merchant if I want Vagabond. Or I could sell my judgment, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Maybe I'll just do that. I don't want Planet Merchant. I really don't want it. That could work. Yeah, why not? They probably won't help, but whatever. Okay, let's just see what this does. Damn. Okay. Doubles money, don't want that yet. Increase rank of up to 2 cards. I guess we save that for kings. I'd like to save it for kings, but then this will help. This will help. Okay, play me. Chris, very nice. We'll just do that. Okay, and then I win this one. So, whatever. Another judgment. There we go. Ooh, Hanged Man. Okay, we got some good shit here. Let me get you. Let me get you. I'm just gonna Hangman the Jack. I know I'm not getting the max use out of it, but, you know, gotta take what I can get. We'll just molt. I wish you would break. Just break already. Okay, we open this. Grab this. And buy this. And we go next. I want a negative Joker, please. Thank you. That would be very nice. Okay. I really fucking hope this banana breaks. Like, now. Okay, I'm not going to be able to just play a single card now, so I got to be careful. I play the pair, ditch this, ditch this, ditch this. Oh, hold on. I guess. Okay, new plan, new plan. Spade, spade, spade. No. Spade, spade, spade. But will we win if you do this? I think we win if we do that, so we're just gonna do this. Steal card, yes please. Steal me. Yeah, we would have definitely won if we played that flush. Ooh, thank you. Steal me. Let's play a debuffed card. See what? No. I need that one. I don't need that one. Damn, that's from a debuffed high card. Gold card. I would rather not turn any. I guess I'll turn you gold. I'm gonna get rid of you anyway eventually, but whatever. Okay. Maybe. Almost won. Bonus cards. I can't really use it. Whatever. I want that. I want another card. I want something else. I can get picky with it now. And do not play the king. Wait, why is that only high card? Oh, because this is debuffed. Fuck. That's fine. This'll win. Very nice. I don't want the moon. Play card with heart suit. Okay, well that gives us something to shoot for now. How many hard cards we got? Okay, 13, 13, 12, 9. Cool. +1 consumable slot. Which we just played the boss blind. We can wait on that. Okay, and the banana still didn't fucking break. Please. Wait. Destroy. Boom, boom. And I know that gets rid of a steel card, but I'd rather just be getting rid of. I'd rather just be getting rid of. I can be picky now. I have room to be picky. Is my point. I think we sell the moon. I don't think we need it. 2 copies of one selected card. How about... I would love to do a copy of a steel card, but they're not hearts. How much does it matter, though? Like, this isn't doing a ton for us. You know, it's much more useful to have the steels. We can change them to hearts later. Okay, I think I sell you and re-roll, and then we're good. Wish I could get you. Whatever. I want to use my fucking judgment card. Please just break banana, please. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Play this one. Yeah, just play that. Just play that. See what we're working with. Okay, cool. You can put a red seal on steel cards and that will re-trigger in your hand. I did know that. Thank you, though. I guess gold cards aren't my favorite, but whatever. Play you. Another steel card. I don't care that you're bonus. Steel it is. Play you. I don't need you. Okay, 2 hands left. I win this easy. We're going at a pretty good pace here. This is a pretty solid pace. This is definitely a winning run. Ooh, I like hack a lot. I think it's time to get rid of Blue Joker. You've served us well. Okay, we go next. Okay. You are that now. I just feel like wild cards are kind of the weakest. Like, they make flushes easier, but you should really be able to make 2 wild cards at once, just like you can do for lucky cards, mult cards, and bonus cards. They're just kind of weak. Okay. Play you. Okay, that was not nearly enough. Okay, it turns out the chips were doing a lot for us. Temperance. Okay. I know as soon as I sell this fucking judgment card, Banana's gonna break. But whatever. I'd rather have a temperance. Okay, I need another heart card, so let's just do this. Oh god. Okay, I need to play a flush. I need to play a flush. This is starting to make me nervous. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's not enough for a flush! Oh god. Plasma deck's my favorite. I forget which deck is my favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's my heart flush? I have plenty of heart cards. Why do I have... Wait, when did I lose heart... Oh, because of the... Right, because of the face cards. Oh, thank you. That's okay. We appreciate you anyway. This is not good. If I don't get fucking... If I don't get another fucking heart card, I'm toast. That's it. I'm done. I don't think I can win. Would it help to turn these into mult cards? That would take away 0.4 mult times 0.4 mult, but it would add to my base mult. Do I need to add to my base mult? I don't think I need to add to my base mult. I can't believe how much the chips were helping us. Okay, I don't think I need to add to my base mult. I'm gonna... This is our last shot. God damn it. I was feeling so good about it, too. I'll run one more. We really had something going there. It makes chips and mult even. Ew, that's that deck? I hate that deck so much. Like, no shade or anything. It's cool if you like it, but I can't stand it. It's too much for me. It's too much math. I don't understand it. Do I want this eternal? I guess. We could do worse. Four, 8, 18. Yeah, we got enough. Me all of it. These are ass. Hello. Perkeo! I'll take that. I guess I'll buy this, yeah? We might as well have something in our inventory for Perkeo. Nice. I guess I'll just use it, yeah. Maybe we max out 3 of a kind. Maybe that's our move. It's a big money move. I'm gonna fish for a 3 of a kind. Ah, but I gotta flush. Okay, I gotta play the flush. Oh wait, hearts! Hearts! I need to play hearts. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, there's 3 of a kind. It's nice. Okay. I like certificate, but it does clutter the deck quite a bit. I would... I do like it. I do like it. Maybe I should just get it. We'll work with it. We'll work with it. Let's say you have high card and end up with 13 times 1. It would balance it out to 7 times 7. So instead you get a total of 49. I know how it works. I just I don't like doing the math in my head because all I can think is I just need to balance. I need to find the best way to max both my chips and my malt at the same time. And I find the balance to be frustrating. It's not as straightforward as I would like. Okay, red seal ace is what I like to see. How about a 3 of a kind? That'll work. I really got to get the hearts going. I don't like smiley face very much. Oh, $8 dues. What do? I want the tarots. I don't have enough for the tarots. I don't have enough for anything except for this stupid shit. I just like the number go up. It makes the good brain chemicals go burr, I guess. Okay, I guess we'll go next. There we go. I think 3 of a kind's the way to go today. The fates have decided. Okay, I do like the Emperor. We're looking for heart cards. What will make you lucky? Not a big loyalty card fan. I think I'm good. Start with 0 discards. Oh, but I got a purple steel card now. Come on. Lame. Okay, I do have a straight. I need a 3 of a kind really bad. or I am toast. So we'll get rid of this. Get rid of this, I guess. Oh my god, I'm so fucked. I am beyond fucked if I do not get another ace. Please! I beg you. Why did I do that? Oh, that's why. Yeah, I'm done. That's it. I should have played way more cards and I didn't. That's on me. I fucking had per KO too. That sucks. Alright, I'll do one more. Can I get a full house, please? There we go. Ooh, I do like Bloodstone. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? Plus hand size. I do want another Joker. I'll be alright. Perkeo is the only Joker I still have locked. Gotta keep grinding. Alright, we are looking for heart flushes. I will take a club flush. That is fine. Ooh, almost a heart flush. Okay, there's my heart flush. Dang. That was good luck. Okay, now what will really make this pop is the dice. If we can get the dice, we're in good shape. Not looking for clubs. I will take Hieroglyph. That helps immensely. How about Jupiter, please? How dare you? How about a heart card, please? Enhanced heart cards. How dare you? I guess we could use the chips. We go for aces, hearts of aces, flush fives. Ace of hearts, I mean. Create up to 2 common jokers. Upgrade flush by 3 levels. We did decrease the ante already. I think this is worth it. Not terrible. Only one hand type. Flush it is. Breach discarded 5. I'm gonna fish for more 5s. Ace, king, 9, 8, 4. Get rid of you. There we go. 8, 9, 8. Oh, fuck. I'm out of discards. Boom, baby. Ooh, I do like reroll surplus. The even Steven odd Todd power duo. All of my cards are enhanced except for face cards. Probably not. This is my flat mult for right now, which is okay. It's not great. We do reroll surplus. We do spectral pack. Single random suit. We only have 1 heart card in our hand, so this is really low risk. God damn it! Oh, that would have been so good. That's okay. We only lost 1 heart card. We can recover. That would have been really good, though. I have gotten lucky with that before. Okay. Odd Todd. Odd Todd. This will work. Easy. Ah, I want the spectral. Oh fuck. I should have been fishing for mail-in rebate. It's fine. Each discarded 9. We have a flush here. Fish a little bit. Can I have 9s, please? Oh wait, I am out of discards. Whatever. Random Joker card. Sure, why not? Eh, that's a shitty one. Whatever. Do I need 4 fingers? I think 4 fingers would help us a lot in the short term. There we go. Okay. Nice. Suit. Just get rid of this shit. Okay, I only need 4 hearts. There we go. See? 4 fingers clutch, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Ride the bus would be pretty good with our build, and it's not too late for it. But I would have to build it up a little bit, and that would mean you're playing it a little fast and loose by getting rid of Swashbuckler, but I think we'll be okay for right now. This will complicate our run just a tad, but we can make it work. I need more heart cards, damn it. Fuck it. Give me you. Sun, please? Nope. Random Joker, don't need you. Doubles money? Sure. Take a peek. Give me a negative. Nope. We don't need 3 of a kind this round. We don't need playing cards. They have money on sale. Sure. Give me Jupiter. Hey. Where are you? One more time. Green Joker is also an interesting alternative. I think we can do Green Joker. I don't think we need the discards because we got 4 fingers. Green Joker is just much less complicated. Hassan interviewed Bernie? That's crazy. Hey, did you know that I'm playing Balatro? And that's more important? That is cool though. I'm very happy for Hassan. Seriously, he deserves it. I don't need that. I would like... If we run into a negative Joker, that'd be pretty cool to have. Okay, so just don't I mean, I can discard right now, but I can't discard starting on my next hand. Can I have hearts, please? You. Oh, I should have stretched it out a little bit. I won too fast. Good to know we're not in danger, though. That's nice. I like the sounds the cards make. They are fun. Funny card game is the main character. No. Funny man playing the funny card game is the main character. That's me. That's me! Son! Okay, okay. Absolutely, son. Yes. Want the best cards. Ace, queen, queen. You are all hearts now. Thank you, goodbye. Another sun card? We could only be so lucky. Ooh! We were so lucky. All club cards debuffed? No biggie. I don't need them. I don't need them. Askers. Mod check. Askers. 9, 7. Ace, queen, king, queen. Queen. 9. Oh, wait. I'm winning too fast. Again. I need to chill. I need to chill. I need to use mail-in rebate, too. Sun! Dude. The sun is coming out. Flush. Jupiter, Jupiter. And Jupiter's visiting us. I'll take that. Okay. I can't win quickly. I need to chill. More double tags? Ooh. The only problem is I am severely limiting what we can do with Green Joker. Only issue. But God, do I want these double... Imagine we get these double tags and we run into a fucking negative Joker. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. It's too delicious to say no to. Alright, we only need 4. Wait. Don't win too fast, right? Don't win too fast. We gotta milk it. We gotta milk it for all it's worth. Especially since we skipped twice. Okay, face cards debuffed. We win easy. Easy. What? I thought we had it, man. I thought we had way more points than that. What happened? I think I flew too close to the sun. As it were. It's okay. I think I'm done for the night. I'm sleepy. Who's live? It's okay. It's okay. It happens. That's life, you know. Dylan Burns is live. You guys are going to Dylan Burns. Yay. Dylan Burns. Woo. Love that guy. Dylan Burns. Dylan fucking Burns. Oh. Okay, the thing is happening. Thank you all very much for being here. Love you all. I had a good time. I hope you did too. I will try to be back on Friday. No guarantees. I do have to be at the tattoo appointment with Katie. So, you know, it is what it is. I'll try to make it here, but no guarantees. Take care. Have a great night, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.